"We will not surrender," Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh fumes after Israel frees hostages.
Here's a summary of the article.
Shortly after Israeli forces freed hostages Noah Argamani, Andrei Kozlov, Shlomi Ziv, and Almog Mir on Saturday, Hamas published a statement from the terror organization's leader, Ismail Haniyeh, in which the arch-terrorist asserted that Hamas would not surrender. In the statement, the Hamas leader asserted that the Israeli military was engaging in massacres of the Palestinian people in Gaza. Israel continues the massacres against our people, children and women, the chapters of which are now taking place in Nuseirat and Deir al-Balah. After securing the release of the hostages, the IDF reported that the rescue operation had taken place in 2 different locations in central Nuseirat. According to the Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza, the bodies of at least 93 Palestinians who were killed during Israeli activities in Nuseirat and other areas in the central region of the Gaza Strip arrived at Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital on Saturday. Later, Hamas put out another statement saying that the Israeli rescue operation would not change its strategic failure in the Gaza Strip, as the terrorist organization still held the bulk of the hostages. Hamas also claimed that it was capable of capturing more hostages.
This post received a score of 8,500, with an upvote ratio of 87%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Why saying anything at all? Israel took a win here. Anything said will just make you look dumb. Now here we are.
Especially saying, "We will not surrender?" From the comfort of a nice office in Qatar.
They won't surrender. They'll most likely be blown up inside of their car by a missile.
R9X for the win.
Said it before and I will say it again. The R9X. When you absolutely have to turn the guy in the passenger seat of a car into salsa, making sure his friends will have nightmares forever. Salsification is a new word now. Someone call the dictionary people.
Do you expect me to surrender? No, Mr. Haniyeh, I expect you to die.
I really don't understand why Hamas won't surrender when so many Palestinians have died. They've accomplished nothing.
They don't care about the Palestinians. And the Palestinians are realizing that. This is a direct quote from Mohammed Diab, a Gazan citizen, copied from the BBC article.
Still don't get why the people taking refuge in these locations doesn't tell them to fuck off and take their business somewhere else, knowing that their lives get endangered every time these shitheads try to mingle among them.
Because Hamas is the government and military. There hasn't been elections since Hamas got in power. So, when the people who run everything and who have all the guns tell you what to do, it's a lot harder to fight against it.
The fact that they had 200 militants guarding them just shows how critical the hostages are to Hamas. Each one lost is less and less leverage and closer to their end. Time to bring the rest home.
Noah being free has to be the single biggest slap in the face to Hamas leadership. That was the one person they couldn't risk letting go of, and the IDF came in clutch by rescuing her along with several others. This was an exceptionally bad thing for Hamas.
The Bebas boys are big too, praying they are rescued next, although Hamas basically said they misplaced them.
I fear they are dead.
He acts like the world doesn't know what happened on October 7th. You have to be a special kind of brainwashed to listen to anything this monster says.
Greater than you have to be a special kind of brainwashed to listen to anything this monster says. TikTok has entered the chat.
Imager as well. Almost every day there's at least one post on the front page about it.
Acting as if Israel has any choice other than to free them by force. Keep going, Israel. Peace. As a side note, I'm quoting the last paragraph of the article as a reminder of what kind of statistics we are dealing with. The ministry does not distinguish between combatants and civilians in its reporting, and the numbers published by the ministry have come under scrutiny, particularly in recent days, for its apparent inflating of the proportion of women and children killed during the war.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.